Hello and welcome. I am David95 and I'll be showing you the legendary speedrun guide for the mission Social Sanghelios on Halo 5 Guardians. I'll be going through each section and try to go as in-depth as I think is needed. I'll be going through different routes and strats for both a legendary full game route and individual level route. I'll be starting off, as you start off here on the first, you'll be dropping down here. There's a lot of water here, you don't see the ground underneath you. If you try to thruster and slide, you might bonk into something, a rock, as you don't see the surface beneath it. It is not flat. Uh, I'm gonna show you a picture from above here just in a second. You kind of want to learn where they are. The rocks, you see one there, and you see some over here. You kind of want to slide between them where the surface is flat, or you can just jump and thruster. That also works if you don't want to mess with that. Next section that we be going into is fairly hard on legendary difficulty. But don't worry, we do get a checkpoint over here. I'll be showing off the enemies here. And I will mention this is the 1.0 version of the game. So some of the enemies are actually harder and some are easier. If you want to play the 1.1 version of the game, you have to reinstall Halo 5 through a physical disk, being offline. And you can't go online. If you go online, it's gonna update. However, and this is 1.0. That guy over there, that's a carbine guy. He's not so dangerous. However, this guy can be kind of dangerous. He has the storm rifle. The storm rifle will 7-hit you. In this version of the game, it has incredible speed or fire rate at you. It is nerfed in later patch, but watch out for this guy. He can kill you fairly fast. With 7 hits, he will pop you. Don't worry, if you were to die, you have a checkpoint there. Okay, let's say I am hurt now. That guy over there, he hurt me quite a lot. What do I do? Well, the normal route I would do is walk over here and then to the end of this section. However, if you were super hurt, you're afraid you're gonna die, you can go around this rock to try to get your shield back, as there are 2 jackal spawns over here. So if I were super hurt, I would have died there. You don't see him here, but to my right there was an elite. He will walk in front of you here. Don't worry about him. He's he's kind of almost scripted to walk just in front of you. So as long as you don't do anything stupid like pummel him or anything, he most likely gonna leave you alone. So don't worry about him. Just run past him. Don't be afraid. He most likely won't open fire. And now we want to jump and thruster and land over here, and then creep in as fast as possible over here. As these guys are jumping and walking out, there will be one red or gold elite that walks over here, out of here. And then there will also be another elite that jumps in this turret. If you make it here, just slide, grab the 2 plasma grenades, and pummel, and now you're good to go. If you make it this far, they won't kill you. Now we're going to show off 2 weapons you might consider to picking up. One is a bit faster and one is a bit safer. This plasma pistol over here is one route you can take. I guess new beginners, I would recommend picking this up, or a needler that's just underneath me here. Needler is also okay, but you can use a plasma pistol to noob combo elites in 2 sections from here. If you just want to go as fast as possible, I recommend you picking up the NG sword that also will show you. I'll be showing off both routes, but the NG sword is up here. Jump on top of that jump up here, thruster, stabilize, clamber up here, and here's the NG sword. Watch out though. As you see here, it says B access datapad. If you try to pick up that NG sword standing here, you will analyze one of those datapad, and it takes like a few seconds and you're losing time. However, if you jump up, you can pick the NG sword up in midair. That's the way you should do it. And as you go and grab the NG sword, get down here again, aim down, and walk slowly forward. We want to get a checkpoint here, just in case we fail this skip that's coming up. This section here is the highlight of Social Sanghelios. So you really, it's a hard trick. You want a checkpoint. If you do not, however, get a checkpoint, and you are like, oh, my checkpoints takes forever to get. It's like I'm never getting it. There's only one way to fix that problem. I have had that problem with one of my Xboxes. If you own a really old Xbox, you have to format your drive, and then your loads you will see your loads faster. If you own an Xbox One S or an Xbox One X or something, or a newer version, you will get all the checkpoints I'm getting here. I'm actually running this off an SSD. But if you have like an Xbox One S or X or something like that, or a very new Xbox, all the checkpoints should be good to go. Okay, so this section is kind of scary on legendary difficulty. There's 3 jackals here with snipers. You kind of want to at least kill 2 of them to make it safely, and you might want to kill the 3rd one if you struggle to kill these 2 guys. I will show you where they all are. Okay. First one is there, second one is to our right. And now that was super fast, so now you would be good to go for the skip. However, I gotta show you where the last jackal is if you're slow. If you're slow, go and grab this beam rifle or battle rifle, kill off that guy, and then you're good to go. But if you're doing it fairly fast like this, you shouldn't worry too much. I'm gonna show you how you do it with the NG sword here. If you do with the NG sword, walk down here, just stand where I'm standing right now, just in front of this little arrow. Like, you see this line here? As it crosses the line over here, you kind of want to stand there. You want to walk straight forward and touch it if you're having an NG sword in your hand. If you have a gun in your hand, such as a plasma pistol, battle rifle, I think your hitbox is a little bit differently, so the setup is differently. So if you have a plasma pistol here, I would recommend you coming from a little more and different angle, like this. You're walking down and then like curve into this position. But it's around here you want to stand. If you have any sword, just walk straight up. Otherwise, like curve and stand there. It's a bit try and error. If you're super lucky, you get pushed all the way up here to the door, to the gate. If not, you're most likely gonna get over here, or a lot of the times you get even further down. Sometimes you barely make it and like clamber on top of this section. You get different launches. This is just a super good one. Okay. Okay, so next section I'm gonna show you off the plasma pistol route. I'm gonna show you how to do the plasma pistol and the energy sword. This plasma pistol route, you kind of want to use the plasma pistol to overcharge some elites. However, for this section, I want to in depth tell you what you want to watch out for and what you want to do. In total, there's 4 jackals. You see all 4 of them right here. they are down in this little hole or middle of this section. And then we have 10 grunts. 3 of them is over here. 1, 2, 3 over here. 3 of them is to our left. 4 of them is above us. They are 3 over here above us, and then there's 1 to our right above us. Totally of 4 up there, 3 there, 3 there. And then there's also 2 elites. 1 elite to our left here, and 1 is on top of a platform over here. Okay. How to kill them? How I go about to kill them is I chuck 2 grenades, 1 there, 1 there, to make these batteries explode as well, to kill off these jackals. And then I go off BRing these guys. 1 there, 1 there, that should be all of them. BR these 3 grunts. And now you can chuck a 3rd grenade over here to kill the grunts. But if you're feeling like you're getting pushed back, like grenades and stuff, stay back here, and now you start EMPing stuff. EMP, BR stuff. You can also throw plasma grenade as the grunts drop down here. And there's the 2nd elite. He's super weak. You can just BR him or overcharge him. I'll overcharge him there. Okay. And now there's only 2 enemies left. I think 1 is above me to the left there. Then there's 1 there. When there's only 2 enemies left of any kind, a dropship will spawn. When this dropship spawns, it will come in with 2 hunters. There we go. Spirits is coming there. Okay, before we go into this next section, I'm going to show you how to do it with the energy sword. Chuck 1 grenade, 2 grenade, BR, BR. That was a little bit slow. Then I thruster, you don't need for thruster, I just thruster there. Use the energy sword to kill off this elite that's most likely coming to kill you now. Kill off him. And now if you fast enough, that elite actually still stands over here because he spawns up there and jumps down here. If you fast enough, he will stand there and you can chuck a grenade, kill all 3 grunts and pop his shield. I was a little bit slow there, so I just killed the grunts there. Now finish him off with BR. Kill the grunts. Command your teammates to be there. I usually look up here. Oh, did I miss a grunt? Is one of the grunts still crouching up there? He was up there, we killed him. Or they can also be going down this stairway. Case watch there. Command your teammates to go there in case there's one still hiding somewhere, because they can annoy you when you're trying to kill off the hunters here. Now I'm going to show you how to do this next section. This next section is actually on a timer. Your friendly Phaeton won't spawn until this spirit is gone and the hunters is killed. So if you kill the hunters before the spirit is away, you're saving a max amount of time, or you're as fast as possible. So just try to kill these guys as fast as possible using these explosives. And I also want to point out, you see where I'm standing? I'm using this as cover, so I'm just popping up my gun and my shoulders, because when these guys shoot at me, they're gonna try to shoot my body, but my body is behind cover, so they're just gonna shoot the ground. So try to shoot these guys with these as much explosive as possible. You can also throw a grenade as they jump down there. But I usually start with the fuel rod and pop 1 magazine of fuel rod and then finish them off with the plasma caster. You can also command your teammates to get into the action. Also, you can try to bounce up your plasma caster from here. Try to splatter them. There we go. Splatter damage them. Splash damage them. Yeah. And there we go. That's the teammates coming in. Now, if you have the energy sword, don't forget to pick up the energy sword. You want that for next second. Also, you want this plasma caster. You want this plasma caster mainly if you're doing plasma pistol strat. Or no, if you're doing full game strat. But I'll be going over that in a bit. But have energy sword on that gun. Next section. Oh, by the way, jump up and grab that this mantis as I did there, because that will make these guys over here spawn a bit slower. I'll be showing off how that looks like. Okay, so for this section, as you walk in here, you want this spirit to spawn in as fast as possible, because after that it's kind of on a timer. To make this gate open, you have to kill all enemies and the spirit has to have flown away. So we want the spirit to spawn in as fast as possible so it can fly away as fast as possible. This door will open 7 seconds after this spirit is gone, and all enemies has to die. To spawn that spirit in, you have to go over here or kill a certain amount of enemies. I think so. It's only 4 left, but that's gonna take a while. So it's faster to just get up here. You're gonna have three jackals with shield, or is it 4 over here? 2 jackals here, a pack of grunt there, pack of grunt there, and pack of grunt there. I usually try to missile these guys, follow up with some bullets, and then just make my route up there. And I also gonna try to watch out for these guys, these grunts. They can EMP you. If they EMP you, they can also chuck a plasma grenade on you. If they hit you with a plasma grenade, you are dead. 1 plasma stick, you dead. There, I hit the spot. Getting back, finishing these guys off. You have a lot of teammates, don't worry. And now try to kill these guys as fast as possible. I did get EMP'd here, don't worry, I didn't get plasma. Kind of doing a poor job killing these guys, to be honest. Okay, now this is where full game and IL strats differs. If you do individual level strats, I'm gonna show you what to do. If you want to do full game strats, wait after I show this off. So full IL strat, make sure your teammates grab that wraith. Go and grab these ghosts. These ghosts are red. They also have more health than normal non-red ones. Okay. Make your way, follow my route as fast as possible. The faster you are, the more time save you do here. However, make sure teammates are in that wraith. Go down here. We want to hit the load. A load down here that will spawn in a bunch of jackals. There. I hit the load. That load spawns in jackals. From this load, there's 22 seconds. The gate over here that leads to the final section will open. 22 seconds. It will open if you also kill enough enemies. You want to kill the wraith here and a bunch of jackals. Not all of them need to die, just most of them. 22 seconds, keep that in mind. What's your timer? Oh, 22 seconds, the gate will open. Assuming you're fairly fast. I command my teammates to go there. I don't think it matters that much, it's just me. Also, try to splatter this guy over here. You can sometimes get a checkpoint here. If you do, you can't splatter him, you're just gonna push him around. If you get a checkpoint in this game, you will not be able to splatter any elites within, or any enemies for that matters, within 5 seconds. I didn't though, I got the splatter, because that elite, he will otherwise he can board your Wraith as it spawns just behind me now. Watch your radar here and see if it spawns. I see the radar, he did, oh wait. So, he did, yeah, as you see there, you see the big blue dot. That means that's a friendly vehicle, that's our Wraith. We want them to take out the red cube that's above us there to our top left of our radar. We want them to kill that Wraith. So it's up to our teammates pretty much. What you want to do, however, you want to stay back here and kill as many Jackal as possible and wait until they kill that Wraith. There, I saw that one go kaboom. You see the screen shake. That means go ahead and try to go and splatter a gold elite that's here. This gold elite is very, very, very dangerous. He has a food rod. Go ahead and try to splatter him. Alongside with a lot of grunts, of course. Now that's probably enough. I think I killed most of them there. Now I'm just waiting for this door to open. There we go, it's opened. If you're pushing through here fast enough, these sections are enemy-less. Doesn't matter that much. If you have an energy sword, I recommend you doing this, what I'm about to do now. I'm about to jump out of this ghost on top of this ramp and then try to get up to Arbiter as fast as possible if you have an energy sword. It is faster compared to the other strat by like a second or two. But you only need to do this if you have an energy sword. Jump up there. Try to get to Arbiter as fast as possible to finish the mission. That's IL. That's what you do in IL. We're gonna go back here though. If you're doing full game strat, we're gonna go in the middle here where the followers crack open and go and grab this Wraith. Because now you're gonna kill them instead of your teammates. Because in full game, it's kind of, you're not trusting your teammates in a full game, right? So you're just gonna do it yourself. It loses time though, however, because the loading is up there. So compared to Ghost, this is slower. Hit the loading, 22 seconds, keep in mind, 22 seconds from now. Now you want to shoot off one shot at this blue right there. I boosting ahead and going to the left and try to dodge any, dodge any shots this Wraith tried to hit me with. See, he shoots, but I'm strafing to the left, so no worries there. Now when you're getting super close to him, he will not shoot you. Watch out for this guy though. This is the golden elite, he's dangerous. We're gonna try to splatter him. When you hear now, forward. Now you're gonna forward. The second shot, you want to hit the gunner there, because that's the only guy that can really hurt you. Hit him. I tried to boost and kill the gold elite, failed it. Finishing that one off and splattering the rest of them. And then I'm trying to kill this gold elite. And now it's just a waiting game. Now, this is why you have the plasma caster. I guess you can do it with fuel rod too. I do it with the plasma caster. You want to kill 3 grunts that's in here, and you want to grab a ghost that's up to the right here, as you don't have the ghost anymore, as you dropped it behind you. 1, 2, 3, and then you want to go and grab the ghost. I died there once, don't worry, you can get checkpoint here. If you're really hurt, you can stand and wait over here. If you're really low on health and you want shield back, you can wait here and wait for your shield to recharge. It takes 4 seconds. If not, just grab this ghost as I did. walk up to the last section here. As you see, now the enemies are spawning. This is the other route you can want to do. If you don't have any sword, get up here. Hold RB to boost up there. I did kind of choke it a little bit there, but this is how it looks like. Then you're getting up here, then you're done. Okay, that's the guide for Sanghelios done on legendary difficulty. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, I guess you can ask them down below. Thanks. I'm DavidSpar95. I'll be creeping out.